What is up, guys? Today is a big day. Today is a magnificent day. The reason why today is a magnificent day is because we're making a movie, and we're not making a porn. This is a movie for one of our clients. Undisclosed at the moment. I'm not gonna fully expose them, but you guys are gonna be here with me as we make one of these amazing films that is basically structured to sell more of their high-ticket packages, more of their high-ticket stuff, which is in regards to fitness. So we're making a little fitness movie. We have a team that is waiting for us right now. We're actually just heading, if you want to pan over. And you guys are going to get behind-the-scenes footage of what it's like to film a fitness movie. These are absolutely amazing. If you want to sell more high-ticket packages, you have to make a VSL. Making a VSL is literally like having a salesman that works for you 24/7, right? 24/7. Anyone can watch the video at any time and get that emotional spike that they would get if they were having a conversation with the salesman, right? So this video is gonna act in place as that 24/7 salesman, allowing people to learn about the package, learn about the gym, learn about the vibe, and potentially get a lot of sales. The next clip should probably be us in the studio cooking it up.
We have some warm-up ideas that I want to do. Jogging, skipping rope, whatever you guys do for warm-up, as long as it's supposed to be a little bit genuine. You guys can just pick up other stuff. We have like jogging, dynamic stretches.
So in this video, what you're gonna see is behind the scenes footage. You're gonna see basically how this process is done. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you everything that kind of I know about creating a VSL, so how you can create one for yourself as well. These processes are not too difficult to do, but they can pull in massive amounts of money. So a process like this is probably gonna make my client just shy of $50,000 on launch, and just keep financially rolling because it's going to be in place, like I said, basically forever, right? So the question is, what truly are the benefits of making a VSL, right? So like I said before, number one, it's a 24/7 salesman, right? Literally, like I said, imagine hiring somebody to constantly be going door to door, calling people, talking to people, texting people. This is what a VSL does. All it is just putting that right in front of the right people in order to emotionally stimulate them. Number two, it's a top of funnel lead magnet, right? So you can advertise with this. You can put this on your YouTube. You can put this on your Instagram. You can put this literally everywhere to get people from that watching of that video to make an action after, right? So it's a lead magnet. It gets leads. You can use it to advertise with it, right? This is something that is an asset, something that you basically own. Number three, in today's economy, it's a little bit tricky because everything is based on video, right? Text, photo, it's still doing good, but video is truly what stimulates. If you put up a photo as an ad, if you put up a photo with some text, sure, people may see it, but people love to watch. Right? People love to view. People are dopamine junkies, and they get more dopamine from watching something rather than reading something or looking at a photo, right? So if you can make a video that is something that is encapsulating and hooks them and hooks them and hooks them and pumps their dopamine, then that will outperform a photo or some sort of text, right? And the last, number 4 point, and this is probably the most important point, is let's say you make a video, a VSL, a YouTube video, something like along the lines of this, professionally done for your business, for whatever. This is a piece of art, right? And this piece of art can live on forever and constantly bring you business, right? Look at, let's say, Leonardo da Vinci. We still talk about him to this day because his art has lived on forever and ever and ever. And it's the same with your business, the same with anyone's business. I recommend you to make a VSL, spend some money, do it professionally, because this will live on for years to come, and it can be used for years to come. It's basically evergreen. Videos are going to be, videos for a long time to come, until the quality gets so much better, until it's like 30, 40 years. But by then, you'll be already rich. So that's pretty much the benefits behind it. So it's a 24/7 salesman. It's a top of funnel lead magnet. Video is way better than photo or text, and it's a piece of art that you'll have forever. So my next point is, what does this process truly look like, right? So let's say, I want to make a VSL. How does this work, right? What does the process look like? So for this client specifically, like I said, I don't want to talk about who they are exactly, but what we're doing for them is their package is about just shy of $5,000. And what we're doing is people are going to be watching this video and then applying directly after this video to come for some sort of free consultation or free tour. And then from that free tour, they're going to have highly trained salesmen to close them, right? So like I said, this is near the top of the funnel. This is not the bottom of the funnel. Bottom of the funnel should be with a salesman, right? Top of funnel is to emotionally stimulate, pique interest. But you have to remember, this is the most important point. The point of a funnel starts big and moves smaller. So you have a ton of people when you start, and near the end, you have less people. And people try to make a funnel a rectangle. They try to keep the same amount of people here and same at the bottom, right? But it's actually advantageous to you to get rid of people. So you want people coming out of the sides. You want, less people at the end who are ready to go, committed, and actually want to work with you in the first place, right? So having a VSL applies in that filtering process, right? So we're setting that up top of funnel. So what that really looks like is you have to figure out a few things first. Number one, you have to figure out who you're targeting with any advertising campaign, who we're targeting for this program, right? With this client, we are doing a challenge. So it's a 12-week challenge. And like I said, it's just shy of $5,000. So we have to figure out, okay, who are we targeting, right? In this case, we're targeting, middle-aged people. In your case, it could be different. And then what are we really selling? What does a program look like? In our case, it's a 12-week challenge. In your case, it could be something for coaching. It could be some sort of community, whatever, right? What are you selling? Because ultimately, this is not a video just for, this is not just a video to put up. This is a video to convert people. And you have to remember that that is the purpose of it. And if you differ from that, if you shy away from that, then you're getting away from the original intent of this video, right? And then the last point, this is probably the most important point, is you have to make a theme and some sort of tagline, right? So in our case, our tagline was reinvention, because they're coming into the 12 weeks and they are reinventing for those 12 weeks. They are changing their body, changing their minds, becoming a totally new person. And in your case, it can be something along the lines of that. It can be something similar. It can be something in a whole nother field, right? But have some sort of tagline, have some sort of theme that you're running everything off of, right? Because this will help with shots. This will help with the structure of everything. And lastly, this will just help put everything together and make it connect to everything related to actually that program that you want people to sign up for, right? I'm going to be talking below. I'm going to pass it off to myself. I'm going to talk a little bit about hooks. And so with every story that we tell or has ever been told, there is a few integral parts that basically form an attractive story. And basically how this works is, number one, you need a good hook. With every story, if you look at any story, it initially encapsulates you with something appealing, something that initially grabs your interest, something that initially spikes curiosity. What's going on here? What's going on there? What about that guy? And then the snowball gets rolling past the hook phase into phase number 2. And all that phase is holding your attention at a maximum. If you can do that correctly, you have a story. And don't even wait until I get to the end. The end is the best part. You have a few different options. Switch it up. Go for the cliche route. You can go for a few different types of endings. We've seen the classic good ending. We've seen the bad endings. There's so many different endings that can tie together a story. And ultimately, the purpose of an ending is to put that bow on top, make it something that is thought of time and time again and really leaves you with a question mark. Thank you. So lastly, a question like this that I often get is, what would a video like this pull in? And I know I said at the start about $50,000, but why $50,000? Why take my word for it, right? So this is the thing. If this program is $5,000, right, and we're funneling people to watch this video, usually with this, we get about a 15% application rate, right? So let's say 100 people watch and 15% apply. So about 15, of those 100 people apply. And then out of those applicants, maybe only 2 will sign up. So it's about a 1.5, 2% closing rate off of that, leaving us basically with 2 out of those 100 that have signed up. So from finished watch video, it's about a 2% closing rate. So if you have about 1,000 people, finish the video, then you're looking at about, a decent amount of people who are, closing on that 20 people. And if you're taking 20 people and you're multiplying that by the price of $5,000, right, you're looking at, a decent amount of money that is consistently coming in just from a video, right? So no salesman is involved, only at the end, right? So it's pretty straightforward. If you have that video in place, it's professional, it looks good, it pushes that slogan, and it agitates and appeals directly to who you are targeting, then the people who you put this in front of will get agitated and they'll need to make some sort of action back to you. They'll want to, relieve this agitation by taking up your solution that was identified at the end of the video in that video, right? So that's pretty much the process. And I hope you got value from this. I hope this clarified how you would go about making a VSL, how you would go about conducting this, how you would go about directing this, writing this, and the reasons behind why VSLs are extremely powerful and how every business should be utilizing some form of video content to leverage their packages. If you like the video, please leave a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Thank you.